Let's see how to completely stop the Defender if you want anti-malware service, which is taking memory, but especially it's causing the browser to lag. This is really up to you. If you know how to deal, you don't get viruses. You just want this service to be stopped, be aware. Now I'm on Windows 10 Home Edition, and I'm going to show it for Windows 10, but also in the comment section I'm going to put this case, these commands if you want for Windows 11. Look in the pinned comment. We need to navigate to the registry editor, type REG, and it's important here, do not click enter, do not click here, make sure you click run as administrator. Click on it, confirm yes. It's important on a new install Windows system. If you don't run as administrator, you won't be able to create this case. That's why you want to run as administrator. And then just go here in the, I'll put this in a comment section. We are going to navigate in the registry. You just press these small arrows here. Make sure you go to the right location. Don't change anything else, or it's going to make your system not function properly. So it's policy, HK local machine, policy, Microsoft, Windows Defender. Click on Windows Defender, then click on this right side. You will not have any of these keys. You need to create them. Hover with the mouse, right click, select new, and select the word 32-bit value. And then click on that. Here we want to rename it. What I recommend is just go in the text, Control-C, copy, and we are selecting only this here. Set value, this is something else, I'll explain more. So select only the text that's like one full expression. Let's just go for the first one. Make sure you select without space, just like this. Control-C, go here. You can also double click on this one. You have the title here, the name is right at the top. Can I? No. Hold on a second. If you want to rename it, right click on the mouse and just select rename and Control V the value, then click someplace else to activate it, and then right click and click modify. And you notice we need to put these values here, actually the value that are here. So all of them get the value 1, which means it's true. Disable, it's true, except the last one, the value goes to 0, actually stays to 0. By default, it's 0 when you create the key. Stays to 0, which means do not keep the service alive. False. So don't keep service alive. Just put these values here for each one of them. So this one, the one I created, must have 1. Okay. And you notice the value did change here, and you can do the same for all others. Modify and just make sure the value is correctly as you see here. If you want, you can put them in order. Just click someplace else and you get them in the same order that I put in the text. When you finish doing this, you must reboot the computer. Why? Because maybe you are going to go in the, let's see where it is, in the task manager, and maybe you'll see the value here going to 10 megabytes or so. It doesn't matter, you still need to reboot the computer for this case to be really activated. So just go ahead and reboot the computer. Let me just stop the recording for a moment. I did finish rebooting the computer, and you see now anti-malware, the Defender, it's running at 1 or 2 megabyte, which is different than the 200 megabyte or 100 before. I'm not sure why it's still kind of there, but it's no longer running. I can show something. Type here win for Windows and select Windows security settings. This is the anti-malware or the antivirus. Select here, click virus and threat protection, and you will see it says, can I perhaps, let's see if I can zoom this out. It says your virus and threat protection is managed by your organization. I don't have any antivirus or any anti-malware or something like this running on my computer. It's nothing in there, no active antivirus provider. So Windows thinks, I don't know, it thinks you are running your own antivirus, not the Defender one. Again, these cases are still here, but I want to point something out. And by the way, you should notice that the browser no longer has any kind of lag. I want to point something out. Something else out is if you get future updates. You know there are a lot of updates on Windows. Make sure you come back here in the registry and make sure all the 6Ks are still there with the values here. Important because Windows may actually check the registry with updates or some other, I don't know, maybe they are going to change something in the future, and they may actually erase the case. You may actually come back and find there are only 5Ks. Usually they would erase the disable anti-spy one, the first one, and it's just disappearing. You'll find just 5 of them, then you need to recreate it again, reboot again. So Windows is very subtle with these things. It should work for a while, but just check it once in a while.